Hey everybody, it's Andrew Hasman here from Remax. So I'm going to try save you some real stress and some money if you're thinking of selling your house this coming fall or anytime for that matter. So we had a situation happen in the past couple of weeks. We were trying to sell a house to a client and they did their inspection after making an offer. It's an older house, about a 30-year-old house. And during the inspection, the inspector checked the hot water boiler, only to find that the heat zones down in the basement weren't operating correctly. So my client freaked out thinking the boiler needed replacing, thought about it overnight, and actually said the next morning, gonna walk away. The house, if the boiler's wrecked, what else is not working? The house is no good, let's move on. I talked him off a cliff and we convinced the seller to have the hot water boiler serviced to see if it was a serious problem or maybe something just as simple as an airlock in the system. Cut a long story short, the sellers had the boiler serviced. It was an airlock, problem solved. But if you're thinking of selling your house, do yourself a favor. Have your boiler or your furnace serviced before you list. If you haven't had it done in the last year, get it done. We see a lot of home inspections flag a furnace or a boiler not operating correctly, and that causes a lot of stress and grief for the buyers. And so why would you want to lose a sale over what's probably going to cost you $200 or $300 for a service call to get the furnace or the hot water boiler serviced before you list your property? Hey, it's Andrew Hasman. I'm always here to provide some great tips on what you can do to ensure a smooth selling process. So today's tip, if you're thinking of selling, have your boiler or your furnace, or if it's a heat pump and it hasn't been serviced in the last year, get it done so that when the buyer comes and makes an offer and has the home inspected, they're not going to find any issues with that mechanical component, which is part of your home. Andrew Hasman from Remax. We look forward to staying in touch.